Good morning. Use your force. Positive mental attitude. You know how we do. Good morning, my friends. How are you? So, I'm not one of these fake it guys. I am me, right? So I thought this while I was out on my it's early. You're gonna have to bear with me. I thought of this while I was out on my morning walk this morning. Me and Ziggy, I've been waking up closer to 5 each day. So by just after 6 o'clock, me and Ziggy were out on our walk this morning, and while I was out looking at the beautiful sea and the beautiful sky and the moon up there and the sun up there, it was like, oh, and I'm stood there, I'm just reflecting, right? Just reflecting, right? Looking out at sea. I don't even know if I could say I was properly reflecting, because I'm not really churning over thought. It's just being there, being present with it all, right? And I thought this: see what you be, don't be what you see, right? I am me, right? Doing this right here, right? This balance, right? This is truth of myself, right? I am really tiger's eye, right? These are all the chakra stones. But this tiger's eye, right? My mum used to keep tiger's eye. It's one of the reasons why I also keep this lovely little elephant statue next to where I work, because it's a bit dusty on top, because, you know, I don't clean everything down all the time. I'm not fast. Oh, it's so beautiful, right? My mum, obviously. You know, my joint first mentor with Percy, her father. So, to anybody, I woke up to a message this morning from an old friend, and I really appreciated their message. I'm pretty sure they haven't been watching my videos. He said a load of crazy stuff like, you know, maybe you need to realise that you need to, you know, stop trying to convince people of things, right? Because I look at your video and I think you're so unhappy. And I'm like, let's have a little look into my eyes here, right? I'm not joking, dude. Since I was young, I've been happier with who I am than a lot of people. I've had my ups and downs, right? This is not either of them. I'm in harmony, bro. I am in harmony. Have you heard our music? If you haven't heard our music, you need to go and have a listen, man. I'm saying the same thing in my music that I do in my videos. It's all one, right? I couldn't do one without the other. I could totally. I've just realised I don't want to. And I think this is beautiful, because if you listen to people's music, sometimes you're left wondering about how genuine they are. Now, I speak off the cuff, right? As is very obvious, because I can go off on a tangent, right? But it's authentic, not because I'm trying to be authentic, not because I'm trying to reinvent myself by any stretch of the imagination. I can be me every day, and that is amazing, because I'm not going somewhere trying to conform with something. I'm not trying to please anyone. A lot of people that have known me over the years known of me, I would say, due to how everybody that knew me has reacted, I would say there maybe wasn't a very deeper knowing on me. Okay? And there wasn't much awareness being paid. Right? So we got to get that awareness, right? I have been speaking on personal development in my personal life for a long time. People would say things to me. They'd ask me for advice, or they'd, come to me to chat about their problems. Because we all have them, right? My dog's my counsellor. My mum used to be. And then she brought me Ziggy. And I'm my own counsellor. Right? I went to counselling. I went to see a counsellor when I was 26, 27. I'd just been on a massive drug binge, getting over my first serious love, and that I left because the trust was broken for one reason and another. That's irrelevant, but I didn't handle it too well. It was a overload of emotions and thoughts, so I just went down the shutting it off route. Most people do it in one way or another with one thing or another, whether it's a drug or whether it's a legal drug, right? Alcohol, whatever, your fixes, right? I'm good with being me. I see who I be. I don't try to be what I see. If you see sadness in my eyes, you're not looking close enough. Get into my eyes a little bit and have a look. They're the windows to the soul, and I leave my doors and windows wide open. I have nothing to hide, never have, never will. I don't need to hide my identity. I don't need to... I don't need to do anything other than be me. And whatever result that brings is what it will be. Not because I'm trying hard to get you on side, or to impress you, or to convert you, or to convince you. Anyone who's watching me should realise that real eyes see real lies. And I'm real as a motherfucker. And that, in one sense, can be a gift and a curse. I just take it as what it is. It's the old story about the farmer and his son who find the horses. I said this not long ago. And the son rides one of the horses, they take it back to the village. The villager's like, oh, isn't that good? And the farmer's like, maybe. Son rides a horse, falls off. The villager's like, oh my God, isn't that bad? The farmer's like, maybe. The army come round to enlist all the young lads. Farmer's son doesn't get taken because he's got a broken leg because he falls off the horse. The villagers are all like, oh, isn't that lucky? And the farmer's like, maybe. What's good? What's bad? It's very subjective from day to day, from perspective to perspective. So, I see what I be. I don't be what I see. Oh, I'm a fucking wolf. I'm a fucking wolf. Not herded by no fucking no one. I stand true in my own self, and this has never been truer, because I'm taking my speaking out to the next level, and I shall continue to do so in my own authenticity, because I don't need to reinvent myself or find a new gimmick or blah blah blah. you know, one of my dearests told me that I should merch out this whole fork thing, and I love him to bits. He's one of the kindest souls that I know. And if you do happen to watch this, which I doubt, but I love you. And you know it, right? It's Batman and Robin, man. It's the Cape Crusaders. You can't stop this. It's about, I said honesty. I am keen for people to take the teachings of finding yourself and finding your authenticity, right? Not just what you think, because the mind will deceive you. The mind is a beautiful servant, but a cruel master. Why is it cruel? Because it will feed the ego, not the soul. Right now, I believe that the ego is part of the whole experience, right? So I'm not into killing the ego. I'm into using it. I'm into putting my ego on a rein and going, dude, remember, you come after me. I said a long time ago in my self-progression videos that once you realise that the mind and the heart are separate and consciousness is behind it, you get into a deeper power. I've been talking about this shit for years, on and off a camera. I can do this with my eyes closed. I won't, because I don't think that's much fun. And honestly, one of the ways I can just do these videos is looking at my own bloody eyes, having a conversation. I'm working on getting a new camera set up because a couple of people have asked me about having a different setup for the YouTube videos. And I thought about it, I felt about it, and then I slept on it. And I figured, yeah, I could probably do that. And it'll benefit in other ways. I'm going to start doing some live streaming of the music soon. So, you know, the two, as I said, hand in hand. It's balance. It's Guy with a fork. It's FaZe Cloud9. It's Guy with a fork. I've never been realer. I couldn't feel happier about what I'm doing. So I don't want people to simply want to be someone. I really would like people to take the time to question some things. Question yourself, question the system you're raised in, and figure out why it's told that we're a product of our environment when we are not. We are our environment, not a product of it. Right? We are not a product of our environment. We are our environment. If you look into what we are and what we're made of, we're told we're like, you know, so many % water. Sure. We're so much more. We're basically star stuff. Energy, frequency, vibration, my friends. I'm far from unhappy. Most of my sadness over the last few years came because I let myself give a fuck about what my friends around me were or were not doing. Since removing all of that, I have mixed views on it, but I'm at a lot more peace and I'm a lot happier. So it's up to you guys what you do. I'm not here to tell you that, but I'm here to say, look, I love being me. I love seeing stuff for how it is. 15 minutes, use force, positive mental attitude, be calm with your thoughts, keep loving your hearts. Peace, let's get it.